Good evening, everyone. Okay, so I made a run into Target earlier, got a few things for myself. Not a lot. I got a book. I got another one of those mix bar sprays because they got the rose scent back in stock. And then I also picked up this little LA Girl palette because they were only $5.99. Look at how pretty these colors are. And I even really like the packaging. I think they had another palette and a different color scheme, but of course I liked this one best because it has more of the rosy toned colors. And I just thought I would play around with it. You guys know, I feel like I disclose this every single time. I'm no makeup artist. I don't pretend to be. I don't even pretend that I'm good at makeup because I know I'm not good at makeup. I just do what I like. So I just thought I'd bring you along to play with makeup with me, and if you hear my TV in the background, I'm sorry, I have forensic files on. Just gonna move a couple of things out of the way. I'm very excited for the book that I got, though. If you give me just a minute, I will show you what it is. It's by Lisa Jackson, and it's called The Morning After. And actually, Lisa Jackson is one of the first authors I really got into when I started reading. It's basically like a thriller kind of thing. You're trying to figure out who the killer is and stuff like that. So this was only around $8 or $9, but I had to pick that up. I'm so excited. I have so many books on their way to me and that I already own that I have not read yet, but I'm making it a point to read as many books as I can this year. I know originally I said a book a month, but when you get out of the reading mood and you have to talk yourself into continuing to read, it's not always the easiest thing. So I'm so close to finishing Practical Magic, so I'm going to finish that and then start reading all of these other books that I have, and I have a goal to just read as many as I can for this entire year. And anyway, this is the Mix Bar Scent in Glass Rose. Love this one just as much as I love the Vanilla Bourbon. Oh my god, it just smells so good. The only thing I wish is that these lids were tighter on here, because I can't carry this in my purse because I know this will just fly off. And I wouldn't want anything in my purse to get wet. So I can't carry it in my purse, but oh my gosh. These smell so good. You guys have to go smell them. And again, these sprays are only $8.99. They are way better than those stupid clicky pens. And I don't know how much the actual perfumes are. I believe the perfumes are a lot smaller too, but perfumes are always way more expensive than the actual body mists. Anyway. Okay, so you guys know I always start with my eyes when I do my makeup. I thought I had tape in here because I was going to try and tape to do little wings, but you know what? I'm just doing this for fun before I go to bed, so I don't need to even worry about all of that. I almost bought an e.l.f. putty eyelid primer today while I was also in Target, but I was like, no, I don't need it. Concealer works just fine for me, and the only reason I even use concealer at all is because I feel like my eyelids are always kind of discolored, or you know what I mean? So, and I don't even know how to start with this. I never know what color to start with, what to put in the crease. I'm just not good with makeup, so maybe I'll go in with this, kind of peachy shade first. I don't know. Ooh, very powdery. And again, I'm going to be looking down here, so I do apologize. But of course, I will show you guys, you know. But today we had an actually pretty eventful day. I keep forgetting that it's Sunday and that tomorrow's already Monday, but my fiance, his brother, me and Alden, we all went to a couple of different rivers, and we went to this random little park, and we drove by this area where there's a lot of rundown and like abandoned houses. And I really wanted a picture of this one certain house, and I finally got it today. It just looks so creepy and like something out of a horror film. Like, honestly, if Michael Myers was a real person, he would live in that house. It was so creepy. The door was, you know, there was no door. You could see through the house, like, to the back windows that are also busted out in this house. It was crazy. I don't know what happened there, or why, you know, the people moved out, or what the story was, but you know what? I should have looked for an address and tried to maybe look it up and see if there was a story behind it, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I think I'm just going to use the same brush and go in with this shade. Is that like a terracotta color? I'm not really sure. It's actually only going on probably a little after 10 o'clock. And I'm actually ready to go to bed. So after this, after I play with my makeup, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. As much as I want to read more of Practical Magic because I'm so close to finishing it, I think tonight I just want to get like a good night's sleep. I got a full day ahead of me tomorrow. I gotta make sure I get laundry done. I want to get the whole house cleaned and organized. And then, of course, if it's like a nice day, I want to be able to go outside with Alden. Okay. I need more of a flat brush, but I don't know where one is right now. So I'm kind of thinking of going in with this shade or this shade for my lid. Maybe I'll go in with the like darker middle shade first. Wow, that's really pretty. It's really hard for you guys to like actually see it on camera, but I think it's really, really pretty. And then maybe a little bit of this lighter shade. I think these colors are just freaking beautiful. I love how I'm just going to do a full face of makeup just to get ready for bed, but I did just make a video live that I did last night, You guys honestly probably won't care for it. It's literally just me showing you guys, like, my entire skincare collection. Now, of course, there's skincare I didn't include in it, but, like, meaning, like, lotions, you know, like my hand lotions and stuff like that. I don't know, I guess I don't count that as skincare, even though it is. But I just meant, like, I was showing you guys, like, all of my face masks that I have, serums, that kind of stuff, but I didn't include lotions like this, or even this, even though this is, like, a skincare product for my psoriasis. So I understand if you think it's a boring video and you don't want to watch it. I don't blame you at all, but I'm just putting that out there. I did upload that. And I am going to also say, when I went back to watch it before I made it public, the first good portion of the video, like the longest part of the video, my lip movements are not syncing up to with what I'm saying. So if that bothers anybody, I'm really sorry. I don't know why that's happening, or like why that got messed up. But if you do watch it and you notice it, just know I noticed it too, and I have no idea why that even is a thing. I feel like no matter how many times I go over my nose, the foundation, like, it's like it wears off of the tip of my nose super quickly, and I don't know why. This eyeshadow is seriously so pretty. They also have these, like, really big LA Girl palettes that I want to get, but those are $13 or $14.99, and I was trying to be good because, like I said, I did just order a few things from Ulta the other night, because I don't know what possessed me to download the Ulta app. I just did, and I was mainly looking in their sale section because, you know, I'm cheap and I don't like to pay full price for things. And there were some things that caught my eye, so I bought a few things. So I have, like, 2 Ulta orders coming. One is a little bigger, one is a little small. Like, one order is 2 items and the other's, like, 4. But I'm gonna wait till everything gets here, my Amazon stuff and my Ulta stuff, and then I'll just do, like, one big haul instead of a bunch of little hauls, because that's frustrating. And I don't know why I'm trying to, like, do this like I'm going anywhere, but I'm going to go ahead and try and cover up my little psoriasis patches. Wow, I really, like, and sorry, my bun, it's like several days old. I don't fix my hair every single day because ain't nobody got time for that. And I always feel like my blush looks so crazy on camera, but I swear this is, like, normal. Maybe if I don't know. Even if it looks crazy, I don't care. I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just having fun because I want to play with makeup for fun again. I want to start doing my makeup just because I want to become part of the panning community, you know, where like they actually like use their makeup so much that they start hitting pan, and that's like a goal of theirs, is to hit pan on everything they have and not buy new stuff, even though yes, I know I just bought a little bit of new stuff. But I didn't go crazy. I'm not like Jaclyn Hill where I spent like thousands of dollars on Ulta one night, you know. I spent, I don't know, like $40 or something. I just remember this one video. I don't really watch Jaclyn Hill very much because she's just a little too much for me. She just doesn't seem like a real human being, you know? No offense to anybody if you like her. She just, you know, I like people like Raw Beauty Christie and Leanne Says that are like, that seem like they're just more down to earth and like real people. But, I remember her talking about, I was just so out, like, I was just on my phone all night, and I just spent, like, $1,000 on Ulta. Like, she was bragging about it. I'm like, there are people out there that are starving, and you're bragging about paying thousands of dollars for makeup. You know something I would love to do, even if it's just dollar store stuff, is buy, like, cute little baskets or even like little toiletry bags and filling it with stuff and handing it out to, well, not really handing it out to, because it would mainly be for females, like take it to a women's shelter, you know, like toothpaste, toothbrushes, hygienic stuff, a little bit of makeup, face masks and stuff. And the perfect place to get that stuff is Dollar Tree, because you're not spending, you know, a crap ton of money on it, but it could make somebody's day, you know? To be honest, I don't know of where any women's shelters are in my area, but that is something I would so love to do. Oh, and alright, considering I'm watching Forensic Files, I have a story for you guys. So, I think it was 3 nights ago now. I asked my fiance if we could run to Dollar Tree because I had just went, like the day prior or earlier that day or something, I can't remember, and I forgot to buy Benadryl. And I was like, can we please go? I just gotta grab Benadryl, blah, blah, blah. And so we did. We ran to Dollar Tree. And, afterwards, we were like, oh, let's just take a little ride, you know, get out of the house, let's just go for a little ride. So we went for a ride to, like, right over in Alton, Illinois, because it's, like, super close to us, you know, and we went to the river, because Alden likes to, like, skip rocks and throw rocks in the river and stuff like that, and we get out of the car after we parked, and we start walking towards the river, and my fiance and I both saw something in the river, and we were like, what is that? And, like, we knew it wasn't a log or some tree branch or anything, and as we got closer, we realized it was a car. A literal car was in the river. Like, we didn't even know the water, like, where the car was even deep enough for a car to, because the car was, like, all the way like this. We saw the back end of the car right here sticking out of the water. It was probably only 10 feet from the shore. And so, of course, we were like, oh my God, like, are we at a crime scene right now? So my fiance was like, don't touch anything, you know, quit walking around, let's go back to the car. He called the cops, like the non-emergency line, of course, because, you know, I mean, we didn't know if it was an emergency, but we didn't want to call and act like it was an emergency if it wasn't anything. And they were like, okay, we'll send some people out. Like 7 police cars, 2 fire trucks, an ambulance, an EMS guy, all showed up. Their lights were flashing. I mean, they had body bags. Me and Alden were sitting in the car the whole time, and my fiance was out there talking to them and everything. And, you know, one of the guys was getting suited up to go diving because we didn't know if somebody was in the car or not. And eventually the cops were like, okay, you guys can go, blah, blah, blah. So we left, and on this site on Facebook that we follow, because it has to do with, like, our city that we live in, they report on what is going on, and they reported that there was no body occupied in the vehicle. So, but then I'm like, okay, well, I've seen so many forensic files, like, somebody could have, like, dumped the car there to say their car was stolen so they could get some kind of money for it, or somebody could have, like, faked their death, drove the car, like, you know, put a brick on the pedal and let the car go into the river and made it look like they died or disappeared so their loved one could collect the insurance money and then they could both live off of it. That my mind went everywhere, okay, because I watched this crap. But, like, I felt like I was on an episode of Forensic Files, and I was just, like, I was so scared. It was a very interesting situation to be in. I'm very glad nobody, you know, the car wasn't occupied or anything. That would have freaked me out even more. But still, very scary situation to be in. Especially since we had Alden with us, you know, and I felt bad because we were like, yeah, let's go throw rocks in the river, and, like, as soon as we get there, we were like, okay, we gotta go. So, yeah, that happened. Never had that happen ever in my lifetime, so now I can say that we found a car in the river. I'm having a hard time seeing right here because the lights on this little mirror that I'm using aren't very bright. And I don't want to move you guys for the light. Okay. I really like this eyeshadow palette. So glad I got it. Don't know why I'm putting lipstick on, but you know what? I'm going to. I know, like, my lighting's not the greatest, but I really like this palette. Is there a name? It's just LA Girl, Keep It Playful. Okay, this palette is Playmate. So down here on the bottom above the barcode, it says which one it is. I really like all of the colors. Again, I just kind of started with this, and then I went in with, like, this terracotta color, and then I put this on my lid, and I did use, like, a little bit of this on top of that to try and lighten it up, even though you can't really tell. And then on the lower lash line, I did try to use this shade, but it wasn't really working out too well for the lower lash line, so I just went back in with, like, the little terracotta color and went under my lash line. So I feel like, you know, I know you guys that watch me, like, you actually enjoy my videos, and I appreciate that, But this is just me, a normal, typical girl doing my makeup. And if I like the way it turns out, then I'm happy with it. If I don't like it, I'll just like take it off and I either won't wear makeup that day or I'll just retry it. I don't try to strive for perfection. I don't, and I'm not saying like beauty gurus or everybody in the makeup community is like this. I don't ever want to come off as being like superficial or anything, especially when it's just about makeup. Like for me, makeup is fun and it makes me feel good about myself. And like right now I feel pretty, and I would have earrings in to make the look a little bit better, but this ear is bothering me because I was wearing these earlier today. And even though I wear earrings at least a couple of times a week, this one I had to like re-pierce like the back hole. Like it went through the front hole, but like, does that ever happen to anybody else? You have to kind of like jab it through because like the hole slightly closes. So this ear kind of hurts a little bit, which is why I don't have earrings on right now. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of have fun and play with makeup and show you guys that you don't have to, you know, do a perfect eyeshadow look, or, you know, just if you're happy with the look that you came up with, then rock it, you know, own that look. I have a feeling I'm getting really low on this. I mean, I think this will last me a little longer, but I'm definitely going to have to get a new Thrive mascara. I love this stuff way too much. I am really liking the W7 Flawless Face pressed powder. I still need to finish my Physicians Formula one. I've just been using this one since it is full, but I do finally have two like major products that I hit pan on, which is my favorite highlighter. You can tell it's really just like around the edge now that I have. I already have a backup of this. My Physicians Formula powder is very much almost done for, but now I have this, and it was a much cheaper alternative, and I do really like it, and I think the compact is actually really cute. I definitely recommend checking this out. Again, I found mine at Target. It was $4 or $5.99, and I really like the colors of this palette. I'm glad I played with it tonight. I was so ready to just lay in bed and get comfy and go to sleep, and I'm still going to after this. I wanted to play, and I haven't sat down and played with makeup in forever. I haven't even done eyeshadow on my eyes in a long time. Lately, when I do my makeup, it's just like strictly face makeup, mascara, and eyebrows. I haven't done eyeshadow. I don't typically wear lipstick on the day-to-day because I'm just at home. Usually when I wear lipstick, it's just for videos, or like when I had to go to my cousin's wedding, I think I wore lipstick then, but you know what I mean? I don't just wear lipstick on a typical day-to-day, and especially now that we're all having to wear masks because of COVID, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been jabbering on and on, but I also feel like I want to keep talking to you guys because I enjoy it so much, but, I don't know. I really want to get some new makeup brushes. I need to clean all the makeup brushes I do have, but I need to invest in a good set of eye brushes because I need like a good flat shader brush that is good for picking up like these really, I don't want to call them sparkly, but the really shimmery shades instead of always using my finger, which I'm fine using my finger, but if I don't have to, you know what I mean? I want to get a good shader brush for that. I love how compact this is. Highly recommend. And look at this, you guys. This is going on my second or third foundation that I've almost completely finished. And I have so many foundations I need to use, but I keep rebuying this because I love it so much. Like, it just looks so good on my skin because it is a hydrating one. So next time I go to Target, I'm probably going to pick another one of these up. And I need to remember I am L2 Classic Ivory because the one I picked up last time, I didn't accidentally get L1. They didn't have any L2s. So I got L1, which was a little bit lighter, but I know L2 like works perfectly for me. And I just adore this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer so much. Mine is in Fair Warm. And I just feel like these two work so well on my skin. They're both hydrating products. They match my skin perfectly. I feel like my face looks really, really nice. And also, I know I told you guys about it before, but this is my favorite blush now. I still love my e.l.f. Always Rosy blush, but this Wet n Wild one is so freaking pretty. It is in the shade Pinch Me Pink, and it does have like little sparkles in it, but it's not like the sparkles fall out or anything. You just really see them in the pan. But there it is swatched, and honestly, if you build it up like that, you could use it as like a really light pink eyeshadow look, like for a one shadow, just like swipe it on your eye a few times if you wanted to. But I just really like the way it makes my cheeks look. I feel like it gives me that healthy look. It's very, very pretty, very, very affordable. I love it so much. So yeah, and you guys know all the products I use. I use the same stuff every single time. I am almost out of my Too Faced Hangover RX, and then I will be using that Milani primer that I got. And then I always, this is just my go-to lipstick, my Physicians Formula Magentile, the Healthy Lip. Love it so much. And you guys already know. Oh, and then my favorite brow product is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil. I do like the Scone one that I have, and I think I got one from W7 as well, which I still need to do that video where I'm testing out all that W7 makeup I showed you guys months ago. Like that palette that I got, the foundation, the blush. I tried to get an entirely full face of makeup of just W7 products. So really I should have saved this pressed powder for that video, but I didn't because I needed a powder to use. So yeah, this video is 31 minutes long. I feel like I've been gabbing and gabbing, and I'm sorry, you guys. I just wanted to do makeup and have fun, and so I did. But I think it's time to go. I'm gonna watch a little Forensic Files and make more notes on videos to make. This is, so far, just what I wrote down last night for video ideas. I know, it seems like a lot, and then I always end up doing the same type of videos. But like, so for the video themes I have written right here, I put Monday, Mask and Mani Monday, so I figured I could like either do a sheet mask or a clay mask, and we could paint our, like, my nails together. Like, maybe you guys can do it with me, like we're friends, kind of like doing a Zoom thing, even though we can't see each other. Tuesday, depending on if my fiance's at work, I just put like Vlog It Tuesday, so like I can vlog on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, I thought maybe doing like a crafty DIY kind of video. That would have to more so be like at night though when I do that, because I need my me time to craft so I can know what I'm doing. It'd be a lot easier. Thursday, I put Throwback Thursday, and I just thought that could be fun because I could dig out a bunch of old photos, show you photos of me as a kid, maybe tell you stories about the pictures, or just stories about my childhood, or I don't know, just and if you guys have any other ideas or suggestions, let me know, because I'd love to know what you guys actually want to see. Friday, I put 50 Facts About Me Friday. So I'm gonna come up with 50 facts about me that I don't think you guys know, or even if you do know, I don't know, some of you may not know that about me. That may not be every Friday because I'd be having to come up with a lot of facts about myself, but it was just an idea that I wrote down. Saturday, I put Story Time Saturday. I have so many stories specifically from Applebee's that I could share with you, and I think some of them are just so funny. And yeah, I feel like I have a lot of funny stories in my lifetime. And then Sunday, I put Switch Purses Sunday. So, but of course, the majority of my videos are gonna be about purses, because I know you guys love that. I love that. I love purses more than anything. And I'm just trying to do a variety of videos. I don't want to be too repetitive. I want you guys to still like be engaged in my videos and love watching my videos. So of course I wrote like hauls, and I still want to do an Amazon favorites video or like an Amazon must-have. Empties videos, vlogging, organize and clean with me, goals I want to achieve this year, what I eat in a day, get ready with me, what's in my bag, which we all know I always do, cooking with Diana, day in the life of a stay-at-home mom, favorites videos, must-have makeup products. Alden does my makeup. He did do that one time several years back, but maybe I can get him to do it again. That could be pretty funny. My birth story. I know a lot of people do this where they talk about, you know, how the birth of their children went, and I only have one child, and I remember the majority of the story. It was kind of traumatic, but not really. But I don't know. I thought maybe I could share that with you guys. Testing out Pinterest, DIYs or hacks. I still want to make a video on my psoriasis. Like, I mean, seriously, the list goes on. And I am using that cute little new notebook I got from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to try and think of some more ideas. I cannot read. I can read. I cannot wait to read this. So, not that you guys are going to care. If you don't care about this, then I will see y'all in my next video. But if you love to read and you like, you know, mystery type of books, this sounds really good. So it's called The Morning After. It's by Lisa Jackson, and it says, a woman is frantic as she awakens in a dark, closed space. From above her comes the muffled sounds of a cruel laughter, followed by the hard splatter of dirt. Pure terror takes over as she realizes she's being buried alive, and her last breath is a scream that no one but a sadistic killer will hear. To journalist Nikki Gillette, this disturbing story is a ticket out of small-town Savannah and onto the big time. She's already given the killer a nickname, the Grave Robber, and she's spending every minute dogging tough cop Pierce Reed's investigation, trailing him through Savannah's deep thickets and crumbling cemeteries, even though she's starting to wonder about the secrets he's keeping. Another body is found, and another. Each gruesome discovery unnerves Nikki a little more. There's something familiar about it, something she should know. Now, as the serial killer pulls her ever deeper into a sick game, she has no idea how close she's getting to the truth or how deadly it will be. Lisa Jackson is an amazing author. I highly suggest her books. I have many of them. They're just boxed up, I think, at my sister's house. I have not seen a Lisa Jackson book in stores in a long time, so when I saw this at Target, I knew I had to get it, so I cannot wait to read this. And again, go check out the Mix Bar scents. The only two scents I see in these bottles are this one, Glass Rose, and the Vanilla Bourbon, but other stores might have different scents. So definitely check it out if you're into it. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess, put all my makeup away, and you know what? I like this look so freaking much. I might try and recreate it tomorrow as well because I just think it's really pretty. It makes me feel pretty. And yeah, sorry for the long video. It was probably boring. If you guys don't like me doing makeup videos, I don't have to. I just do it for fun. You know, I know I'm not good at it. I just have a good time doing it. So, and I feel like I'm sitting here chatting with friends even though I can't hear you, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you again very soon. Bye!